Prepare to break the silence. I'll be out in the sunshine, running beside the lions. I've been feeling down, but I've been looking up, afraid to fall. God, I've been so down, can you pick me up? Don't let me fall. Can you show me how to fix this mess? I am down and on my knees and I may fall as I'm searching
What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Happy Friday. We are located on the ground at Gatwick Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. Hope everyone's day is going well. Killuminati. Kev Mikwa. Welcome, guys. Have a good day at work. Enjoy the stream, everybody. It is a very happy Friday. Very early Friday. For me, at least. But we're going to fly the tolless A321NEO from Gatwick to Geneva. Live on VATSIM. We have quite a few aircrafts. But we'll see how everything goes here. It's good to hear. So we're in the flight deck now. Just gonna put all the weights in here. Let me see what kind of load we have today. Okay, zero fuel weight, 71.9. 71.9. And fuel of 7. Let's do 7.9. There we go. So our fuel is all set up. Let me get the weather in here. Let's have a look. We have some ATC. Let's get the ATIS. Which you like the most? A319, 2021. For me, my favorite Airbus, well, in the narrow body category, would be the 321. I just like how it looks, to be honest. It's a great performing aircraft. It has phenomenal range and a phenomenal seating capacity. And now that the 321neo is out there, yeah, the 320 is the base edition of it. You could call it like that, but for me, the 321 is just a really perfect balance of everything. So, yeah. All right, so we're one cycle off as always. Gatwick ATIS 136525. Let's see if we can hear it.
Time 1620
Perfect.
Zulu. Runway in use 08 right. Transition level flight level 70.
Gotta get my pen and paper.
080 degrees 10 knots. Cab OK. Temperature +16. Dew point +4. QNH 1030. Acknowledge receipt of information Foxtrot. And advise aircraft type on first contact. Gatwick information Foxtrot. Time 1620 Zulu. Runway in use 08 right. Transition level flight level 70. Surface wind 080 degrees 10 knots. Cab OK. Temperature +16.
Okay, so we have the weather. Looks like runway 8 right for departure today. Winds are looking good. Cav OK, +16, +4, and QNH 1030. So can't complain about the weather too much there. Let us set up our MCDU. Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. We're flying to Lima Sierra Golf Golf. Today's call sign is Easy 8472. Cost index 32. And flight level. Well, we have a few. It's 310. So we have a few step downs, but not a lot of step ups. So we are 71.9. And fuel 7.9. Departing runway 8 right. And let's have a look at the SID. It's the Seaford 4 Zulu, apparently. It could change, but for now, that's what I have planned. After Seaford, I have Yankee 47. Benbow. Uniform Lima 612. Resmi. Uniform Mike 975. Peckham. And then we have Direct Pilul. And welcome to any new people who have just joined the stream. Happy Friday. Hope y'all are doing good. Paymup is next. Been a minute since I flew the A321NEO. JW Cruz, welcome to the stream, my friend. How you doing? Direct Pixes. Welcome aboard, guys. Direct Pbot. Good on yourself. I'm doing excellent. Thank you so much for asking. Pbot. And then we have Lusar. Alright, takeoff performance. Runway 08 right. Flaps 1. This is going to be a nice takeoff roll here. 153. 153, 156. Flaps 1 and THS of 00. There you guys go. Okay. So that looks good to me. What else can I set? Well, let's take a look at our SID and then we'll contact Tower and get ourselves pushed out of here. So Gatwick, go into departure. Was this Seaford for Zulu? Six. 6366. So I would say initial climb is 6,000. Cool. Arm this. Backflow normal. ADIR's on. Iris in it. Align on ref. Excellent. So far, pretty happy with the setup. We'll do constraint mode on both of these guys. So I have an audio mixer that I use, you know, as my audio interface. If I broadcast my voice, then everything else that's going on my desktop will be broadcasted along with my microphone. So for the time being, unless I figure out a workaround like a mix minus, I'm gonna have to mute the music for a bit. So sorry about that. Just for talking with ATC here. So it looks like we have approach 126825. I know there's a way to do it. I just changed mixers yesterday. I wasn't really happy with the last one. But once I figured out, and let me make sure that I have. Okay, yes, it is set up for Xpilot push to talk.
Scandinavian 99 Bravo, taxi via Kilo, Romeo and Juliet, hold short of Sierra.
What am I using as my mixer? It's the Mackie Pro FX 10 V3. I had the Yamaha MG10XU, and that was easy to kind of set up for it not to broadcast, but yeah. So volumes, my bad. I'm going to set up a little bit louder here and let us contact them. Last thing I need to know is my stand number, which is 104. Here we go. Let me get the correct name of this controlling facility. It's going to be Gatwick Director. Gatwick Director, Easy 8472, stand 104. We're in A321NEO, information Foxtrot, IFR to Geneva.
Easy 8472, Gatwick Director, hello. Clear Geneva, Seaford 4 Zulu, squawk 7654.
Clear Geneva, Seaford 4 Zulu, squawk 7654, Easy 8472.
Easy 8472, read back correct.
Okay, so we have our clearance. The standard estimate departure remains unchanged, squawk 7654.
Right, via Romeo and Juliet.
All the way to Hollywood Juliet 1 by Romeo and Juliet. Scandinavian and Bravo.
Alright. We shall start the APU as we have our clearance now. Make that volume a little bit louder for you guys so you can hear the sweet cockpit fans here. Beautiful startup of the APU there. Just some ambient noise for you guys. Oh man, look at these Neos. I mean, let's see, are these Leaps or Pratt & Whitneys? Let me have a look. Okay, they are Leap 1As because of this nose cone. Alright. What do we have here? Aha! TMH Nathan, welcome aboard, welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you for the follow. Good evening, good morning, and happy Friday. Welcome to the flight deck. ADIRUs are aligning in the next 5 minutes. We have our clearance. Let me have a look here. Turn these guys off. And then I should probably prepare a taxi chart, even though it's not too complicated here at Gatwick. Still a good idea. How y'all doing? Hope you are doing good. Hope everybody's healthy and having a great Friday. 10-9 should be the chart we're looking for. Except it might be 29 on this. Yep. So we're over here, runway 8 right is all the way down there, so we'll probably take... And we'll take some of these. Definitely gonna take Julia all the way down.
352, taxi holding point Juliet 1, runway 08 right, via Lima.
I love the Neos. Oh, absolutely. The Neos are an absolute beast. I've been on one Neo before in real life, and it was very quiet for what it is, but very powerful. Coming out of John Wayne Kilo Sierra November Alpha, they have a noise abatement procedure where they literally rock it out, and that engine is just so powerful, it's crazy. I'm gonna turn the APU bleed on at this point. So, assuming everything goes to plan, I'll be pushing tail to the... I don't have any reference. The only thing I have is tail east. So I'll pre-plan this pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
That'll be good.
Thank you. Just give us a few seconds.
And we'll stand by here and request a pushback. I'll speed up the ADRRU alignment here so we can get underway. I don't usually do this, but there we go. Okay. Gatwick Director, Easy 8472, stand 104, request push.
Easy 8472, stand 104, push and start approved, face west.
Okay, push and start approved, face west, Easy 8472.
Scandinavian 99 Bravo, behind the departing FedEx Airbus A310, via Juliet 1, line up 08, right behind.
Line up behind company FedEx, and wait behind us, so wait.
So we have clearance for push, facing west, so tail east.
Steering wheel inserted. We're connected
Landing 08 right, no delay. Information Foxtrot is current, report your aircraft time.
JW Cruz says, yeah, I about to fly NEO also, but I did the Flight Factory 320 and also have the Telus 321. I also have the Flight Factory 320, is pretty good. A little bit out of date, but it is a pretty good simulation, very immersive.
Gatwick Easy 8331, with you, we have information Foxtrot requesting Alpha clearance to Paris.
Easy 8331, roger, I'll call you back.
Look at that A310. Oof.
FedEx 251, contact London now, 129.425.
What a beautiful sucker. Okay, here we go with the beacon light on. Okay, park brakes released, clear to push tail east. Did you do the A321NEO mod? Yes, I did. The Matavia for the Flight Factor, I did that mod. Not for this one because it comes on a Neo, but the other one, yes. Very, very nice visuals. Alright, here we go. So ignition mode selector to ignition start.
Landing 08 right, no delay, descent level.
Got good pressure here, and starting number 1.
08 right, no delay, descent flight level 70, spring runway 28.
And 2.
99 Bravo, surface wind 080 degrees, 10 knots, 08 right, clear for takeoff.
To take us over West Geneva, Bravo, take it.
Viva 23 Lima, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1030.
At 4,000, QNH 1030, Viva 23 Lima.
Springbok 828, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, Springbok 828.
Director line into the Bravo, good afternoon. Information Foxtrot heading 150 knots, 270 knots, inbound mid 100.
Ignition.
22 Bravo, Gatwick Director, landing 0.
Pure flow
right,
EGT
no
N1.
delay. Continue on the heading, descent level 70.
08 right, continue heading and descend flight level 70 right to the Bravo.
Speed 23 Lima, speed now
Good start of number 1. Here we go with number 2.
Right at 22 Bravo, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots right to the Bravo.
Scandinavian 99 Bravo, contact London 129.425.
129.425, Scandinavian Bravo, thank you so much, bye-bye.
Bye, speed 23 Lima, turn left, heading 320 degrees, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Left heading 320.
And pushback completed, please set park brakes.
Springbok 828,
Park brakes set,
turn
clear to
left,
disconnect.
heading 265.
Left 265, Springbok 828.
Right at 22 Bravo, you have 40 track miles for 08 right, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1030.
What do we have here? Carb Heat, welcome aboard. I like the name. Thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate the follow. Welcome aboard. Okay, we're good to disconnect and waiting for the hand signals. APU bleed coming off, ignition mode selector back to normal. APU coming off, flaps 1, spoilers armed. Electros, full left. Full right, neutral. Elevator full up. Full down, neutral.
Thank you very much. So just
Rudders left,
for my head signal.
right,
Thanks a lot.
neutral.
Enjoy the flight and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Trim set 00. Okay, clear to disconnect and have a good day.
Roger, I'll be back again shortly. Viva T3 Lima, descent to altitude 2,000 feet.
Easy 8472 request taxi.
Easy 8472. taxi on point Juliet 1, runway 08 right, by Kilo, Romeo and Juliet.
Juliet 108 right by Kilo, Romeo, and Juliet, easy 8472.
Ryanair 22 Bravo, speed now 180 knots.
Alright.
Easy 833.
Brake pressure is nominal, releasing the parking brake.
4 Zulu departure, squawk 7273.
Clear to Charlotte de Gaulle via the C44 Zulu departure, squawk
Auto brake max.
7273.
TO config. Cabin. Forward. TO config. Normal.
Beaver 23 Lima, turn right, heading 055. Cleared eye left, 08 right.
Brake check. Brakes are good.
Ryanair 22 Bravo, turn left, heading 360 degrees, base leg.
Left heading 360 degrees right to Bravo.
Springbok 828, speed now 180 knots.
Speed 180, Springbok 828.
Kilo, Romeo, Juliet.
Master 08 right, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1030.
That's 5,000 feet, QNH 1030.
Okay, so it's the second left here.
Beaver 23 Lima, speed 160 knots or greater until 4 DME.
Left clear, right clear.
Descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descent altitude 3,000 feet, Ryanair to Bravo.
Easy 8331, requesting push and start.
Easy 8331, stand 175 right, push and start approved, face down.
Push and start with full facing south, easy 8331.
Got that little whale sound from the Neos.
Beaver 352, surface wind 080 degrees, 10 knots, runway 08 right, clear for takeoff. 08 right, clear for takeoff, feedback.
Left clear, right clear.
Springbok 828, turn right now, heading 300 degrees, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
Right, 300 degrees down to 4,000 feet, Springbok 828.
Ryanair 22 Bravo, turn right, heading 045.
Yes, this is Origami Gatwick. Nice one, JW Cruise. You know your airports. Yes, Origami Gatwick. Quite a lovely scenery, to be honest. Gatwick, one of my favorite airports of all time, just because it's constantly busy on VATSIM, and really nice runways. It can accommodate any kind of aircraft, to be honest. Got a Speedbird there. Oh, very nice. So one thing I'm going to change here with my XP Realistic is the G-forces need to be decreased just a bit. Because when I brake...
Good day, Z652 Yankee, and I was A320, stand 553, with Foxtrot Lord, reconfine section 2.
It should be a little bit better there.
EV652 Yankee, go director, hello, I'll call you back very shortly.
So let's see here, after director,
828, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
we may have London control, 1271, but I doubt it.
Ryanair 22 Bravo, when
We'll see.
established, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
Well established 160 knots until 4 miles KP, Ryanair to Bravo.
Beaver 23 Lima, surface wind 080 degrees, 10 knots.
Origami
runway 08
Gatwick
right,
and
flat.
the sound pack for the Neos.
Beaver 352, Squawk Mode Charlie.
Look at that.
Squawk Mode Charlie, roger.
I like Gatwick over Heathrow, but that's my opinion. What is XP Realistic for? XP Realistic is a head shake plugin, so I have any like turbulence or ground shake effects, also touchdown, you know, head shakes. So, I mean, you can see that when I'm taxiing, there's slight camera movement there, which, you know, simulates, you know, the bumps.
Easy 8472, behind the landing, British Airways, Airbus A321NEO, via Juliet 1, line up runway 08 right behind.
Okay, behind the landing, Speedbird 321NEO via Juliet 1, line up and wait, 08 right, 8472.
Easy 652, 652 Yankee.
Okay, so behind this landing, 321NEO, we will line up and wait 08 right.
7502.
Clear to Edinburgh via Longbourn 1 to departure, scope 7502 easy 652 Yankee.
Easy 652 Yankee, reback correct.
Easy A321 ready to taxi.
Easy 8331, taxi holding point Juliet 1, runway 08 right, via Juliet.
Holding point Juliet 1, runway 08 right via Juliet. Easy 8331.
Approach easy 652 Yankee, ready for push and start.
Easy 652 Yankee, stand 553, push and start.
Good for landing lights on.
Approach easy 652.
About 1 hour and 25 minutes.
828, turn right now, heading 045.
TCAS TARA.
2,000 feet, cleared ILS 08 right.
Turn right at 045 degrees, down to 2000.
Okay, so we're gonna line up and wait 08 right here.
Director should have taken the left on Charlie there. Anyway, speed with T3 Lima, vacating 08 right, the appropriate route.
Speed with T3 Lima, no problem at all. Vacate left.
No worries, can make one.
Juliet, stand 28.
Juliet, stand 28, thank you very much. Speed with T3 Lima.
Springbok 828, wind established, speed 160.
So we're ready for departure. Everything is already set up. Flaps are set, speed brake armed, lights all on, TCAS TARA. We are ready for departure.
828, roger, that's no problem. Easy 8472, surface wind 060 degrees, 11 knots, runway 08 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 08 right, clear for takeoff, easy 8472. Here we go, 50%. Chrono. Thrust lever's not set. Interesting. I guess because I accidentally deployed reverse, so we'll go Toga. Why not? 80 knots, back to neutral. 100. V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb, gear up. Pitch for 15.
Right at 2T Bravo, surface wind 060 degrees, 11 knots, runway 08 right, cleared for now.
08 right, clear to left, right into the bubble.
Easy 8472, contact London. Oh, actually, no, stay with me. Report your passing altitude.
Okay, we'll stay with you, 2,200 climbing, 6,000, 8472.
Easy 8472, thank you. Climb out, flight level 70.
Climb flight level 70, easy 8472. Okay, so we're climbing flight level 70, we're staying with the Gatwick director.
Springbok 828, run for this down.
Alright, 828, roger.
Speed brake disarmed.
8472, you can now contact London, 129.425, bye-bye.
129.425, thanks, g'day, easy 8472. 129.425. Flaps up. Flight control, hello, easy 8472. Seaford 47 departure, 4,000 climbing, 70.
Easy 8472, ladder control, hello, climb flight level 290.
Climb up to flight level 290, easy 8472.
Easy 76, descent flight level 80.
So open climb because we don't have any restrictions. Very smooth atmosphere today. Beauty. See you later, Gatwick. We'll see you another time. Do you use Xenviro? I do not. The only thing that I use to enhance stuff... Let me go into my resources folder here. It's a Lua script. It's called Vivid Sky. It's a Vivid Sky preset and Pro Light 22. That's the only two things that I have in my Lua script for any sort of atmospheric enhancement. I would love to get Xenviro, but the issue is that X-Plane 12 is coming out, so I'd rather just wait and see what it's going to be like before, you know, putting a bunch of different add-ons on there. It's coming out in like 2 years. Yeah, I know, right? I did see some of the preview videos, and I'll say it's very impressive what they're doing with the refraction of light and stuff like that. But I do agree with you, and I think it'll be coming out in a while. So here's flight level 100. We can turn the landing lights off. Seatbelt sign, we'll leave that on just in case. I will say, guys, I did purchase the Rotate MD11 yesterday because I love cargo operations, as you guys know. I'm just waiting for the next patch because it's quite buggy at the moment. And once everything is sorted out in terms of, you know, LNAV, VNAV issues and heading mode selection, I'll definitely bring it on the stream. I could bring it on the stream earlier, but I probably won't fly it due to the issues.
86, fly heading 150 degrees. Fly heading 150 degrees, 866.
JW Crew said, same here. I haven't got it though. I thought about getting the Init A300. I have it. I have the the 300 and the 310, and it's absolutely phenomenal. So don't lag on it. It's a great plane, really is. It's hard to tell or hard to see all the previews because the release plan is so very vague. I agree with that. All the streamers flying the MD yesterday were talking about the issues. Yeah. I personally, I took it up for a little bit of a pattern flight, but I didn't put anything in the... I haven't put anything in, like, route-wise, so I couldn't really test LNAV or VNAV, but I'm just going from gut instinct that it's buggy, so I don't really want to introduce that onto a stream until we can complete MD-11 flight as realistically as possible. Flight level 152, concur, yeah. So once that's ironed out, expect a lot of streams with the MD-11. One of my favorite aircraft.
Control to go 2775 back with you.
Contact diesel director 119.725.
119.725 to bed. 2775.
So far, so good. I like calling cargo, that's why I'll wait on the MD-11 and get the A300. Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I should be flying the A300 right now. Was that for me? No, similar call sign.
London, easy A321, reach you, passing flight level 70, climbing 70.
Easy 331, not a control, hello, climb flight level 210.
Excellent. My sister flew the MD-11 for FedEx for a time and the KC-10 for the U.S. Air Force before that. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, 757, yeah, 757 is pretty cool. That's so cool, Kid Mikwa.
Contact press control 125.5.
Very jealous. So,
472, contact press control 125.5.
125.5, easy 8472.
That's 279, you want to Unicom.
Unicom for Super Concord 279.
Missed a call.
Delta 740.
Here we go, breast control apparently.
Please go 52 Echo Romeo.
Almost stepped on someone there.
Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
Unicom 122 decimal 8, go 52 Echo Romeo, we'll see you as well.
Breast control, good afternoon, easy 8472, flight level 193, climbing 290.
Easy 8472, bonsoir, climb flight level 310, direct, rest me.
Okay, climbing 310, direct rest me for easy 8472. Direct res me. Confirm. There we go, direct is confirmed. So proceeding direct to res me, climbing to our final cruise of 310. Our climb rate's looking pretty good. Got 11,000 feet to climb. I'm jealous of her and you and anyone else who has piloted anything IRL, though I'm about to join your ranks in May. Oh, are you serious? Are you starting flight training? That's so dope. Ah, that makes me happy. I'm happy to hear that you're unless I'm interpreting it wrong, but oh, that's so cool, man. Congrats. Hey, that's how we all start, is taking a discovery flight. That's how I started. I took a discovery flight and I said, man, I want to do this. And you will pilot a plane in that discovery flight. They'll say your controls and you'll be able to fly that thing. In fact, you might even get to land it with a little bit of help. That's awesome. Well, congrats, Quebecwa. Better keep us updated on that. Pretty excited having simulated the 172 and X plane. Oh, absolutely. It's gonna be a surreal experience, but I'll tell you what. Once you fly the 172 in real life, you're gonna thank yourself, honestly, for flying in flight sim, because it's gonna translate pretty good. It's gonna hit like home. So let me go ahead and set up some in-flight information here. Easy 8472. Cool, what was your experience? Was your disco in a plane like that? My disco was in a 72, yeah. It was up in Sacramento, and it was a phenomenal experience. I had a connection to where a flight instructor, took me up in one of the club planes there. We flew around Sacramento, not Sacramento Airport, Stockton. No, Sacramento. Yeah, it was Sacramento, MYF. We flew around VFR, and he handed me the controls from the point of descending down to the runway. So I basically did my first landing in a discovery flight And from there, it, you know, about 6 to 12 months later, I started my actual flight training. So it was a surreal experience. It was really cool. It's definitely worth it. It's surreal. It's a surreal experience.
2714, copy, thank you.
Have you been a simmer beforehand? Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I've been simming since the release of FS9, so that's circa 2003 to 2004. So I probably got on a computer when I was 5. That's when my true love of aviation began. I would actually record myself on a camcorder with that recorded video onto a little miniature disc, a mini disc. And I would record like landings in a J3 Cub in FS9. That was my earliest memory of doing flight sim. So from then on, you know, as I matured, I got more experience, and then FSX came out, hence the name Pro FSX Videos. That, you know, the name revolved around that. And then, you know, just recently, a few years ago, maybe 2018 is when I started my IRL flight training. Got my private in 2019, and winter of 21, last December, I was, you know, passed my instrument rating. So on to commercial in the next few months here. And once I'm done with commercial, I'll think about flight instructor, I'll think about military, you know. There's many different routes that you can go. So I just have to choose the best one for me. Yes, username backstory. That's how I got my username. It is a wild dream of FSX. As cheesy as the name is, yeah. Great story, very inspiring. Oh, thank you, Kevin. I strive to be inspiring to others. I want other people to be pilots as well. Okay, we just reached our cruising altitude. So let me go into progress report. Fuel on board 4.9, 325 miles, and ETA is 0913 UTC. If you guys check this command out, if you type in !flight, you should get information of the flight. Let's see here, though as an old fart, it's a little late for me to have such long-term dreams. Doesn't mean I can't dabble. No, you can definitely get into this. I know a lot of people who got their pilot, their private pilot certificate in their 60s, so it's never too late. If you're going into the airlines, it's probably late. If you're in your 50s, 60s, 40s, 40s are good. 30s definitely good. 60s, 50s, you can still do it, but you're getting there because, you know, the mandatory retirement age is 65. But there's so many different aspects of aviation that you can still get into that age. You know, the only thing that matters is your medical. Or not. Sometimes you can get a sports license and go with basic med and stuff like that. At least in the US under FAA rules. That's what I was doing. We need an arrival. Let's see, my OFP says runway 4 loose R2 November. Okay. But before I enter anything in, I will definitely check what real life is going on.
Beeline 3670, leaving my airspace monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye. 122.8 for Beeline 3670, thank you.
Yes, runway 4 is correct, and it's going to be the loose R2 November. 50s for me, but as you say, I can get my PPL even if I never fly beyond that. It would be a very cool accomplishment for me since my sis and pops were pilots. Absolutely. Hey, if you get your private, you're in. you're in the industry, not industry, but you're in aviation, and you can do so much with a private. You can literally travel the whole United States and maybe even beyond, depending. But you can literally travel anywhere you want, and having a PPL really opens up a lot of opportunities to meet people, to go places, and just to fulfill your dreams. So, I mean, if I weren't chasing being a pilot for the airlines, the PPL would be just sufficient for me. I would be happy in life. It would be my ultimate dream come true, and it was. So yeah, absolutely, man. Sir. To November. Any Vias today? No. Unless there's PBOT? No. No Via. Insert. Manual, that's fine. Delete that manual. Belka. Alright.
Ryanair 5 Victor, bonsoir. I'm sorry, I don't hear you. Please check your mic, maybe.
So cool.
Ryanair 9 Yankee November Thursday at altitude flight level 380 when.
So we can clear these Gatwick chirps.
Ryanair 9 Yankee November, bonjour. Proceed direct schedule.
Eliza, hello, welcome to the chat. What's up, baby? It's nice seeing my girlfriend on the stream. How's it going? I hope work's treating you good, no shenanigans. Surprise, I'm streaming. That's what I'm doing this morning.
Ryanair 5 Victor, bonjour, direct Salco.
Yes, long time no see, indeed. I love you too, Eliza. Thanks for stopping by. Let's have a look here, Lusar. Fine. It's busy, but I wanted to say hi. Oh, well, you hang in there. I know it's busy, probably. It's a Friday. But hang in there. Keep your head up, and we'll hang out soon. LSGG. How's the weather up there, Eliza? Is it hot today? Oh, it was super hot yesterday. +90 FPS. Wow, what must that be like? Buttery smooth. Actually, let me revise that response. Expensive. That's what it is. But it's totally worth it. I mean, what more do you want with a buttery smooth simulator while streaming? It's definitely an improvement from my last setup. Right, if I were to, I'd probably double my FPS, going from something that was built in 2016 to 2022. 6 years is a huge difference. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting... I want something so simple from this. 16, 17. I'm just already prepping the arrival here. I know the weather's going to be kind of out of date, but we can try getting it anyways. I wish I had like CPD, not CPDLC, but forgot what it's called. Hope you have a great flight. I miss you. I miss you more, Eliza. Thank you. I am having a great flight. I'm actually, this is the flight that you recommended to fly today, so here we are, streaming your flight. So I'll be sure to olive oil and grease it into Geneva. Kevmiko says that i9 goodness. Oh yeah. 12900K. I had a 12900KF, but I wanted my onboard graphics just in case I'm updating, you know, my graphics driver, yada yada. So the K became the new, the 12900K became the new CPU. Alright, let's get the weather real quick. Metar LSGG, we have 040 at 6. Got a temperature of 17 and a QNH of 1022. Cool, we'll do flaps full today. I'll try to drop in olive oil. Oh yeah, well thank you so much for checking in, Eliza. Everything's going great on this flight. We have full ATC at the moment. We'll see how it is in Geneva. But really good atmospheric conditions today. Not too much of a headwind, so we will be there in no time. In fact, let me show you guys a command. I should add a section in my Twitch about, you know, for you guys to see the flight information.
Control easy 8331 with you, passing flight level 150.
There you go. Gatwick to Geneva, distance 252, and our ETA is 1800 Zulu.
331, good evening. I'm sorry, I don't control Paris, so monitor Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye. 122.8. Bye.
Ugh. I was drinking an energy drink that, you know, you dissolve in a tablet like Alka-Seltzer. I might not be able to submit my answer, but I'm gonna say minus 127. Okay, so before you go, hang on. I'll force to open the landing rate competition now so you can submit it. What a great boyfriend. Okay, let's force start. There you go. Go ahead, Eliza, and put that landing rate in. Kamikwa asks, just for my education, do you have some automatic thing that updates your command, or do you need to update that manually pre-stream? Yeah, so unfortunately, what I use is Fly Live, which is a streamer dashboard just for like flight sim. And the only thing is, it's unfortunate, but you have to open the program up. And in the flight dispatcher, you have to put three things for the information: your departure ICAO, your arrival ICAO, and your call sign. But then it'll populate that information, and like you don't have to like manually set what ETA it is. It'll calculate that for you. But you just need those three things, and then it'll populate it in. The same thing for the landing rate competition. Yeah. Alright, Eliza, if you're still here, you can put your landing rate in guess right now. I know it's very early, but I'm doing this for you. So yeah, it's semi-manual. The information is manual. I wish I could grab it from like the FMS, but that would be a little bit too complicated. Or like, yeah. Will it keep it up to date too, like if you run into a reroute or something? Yeah, it should. You don't put your route in, but I guess as long as like if your ETA changes, then it'll recalculate your ETA. So it takes like altitude, ground speed, and other things into consideration to calculate that ETA. From my understanding, you know.
Easy 51 Kilo Papa, leaving my airspace, monitor Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
122.8, thanks for your ATC, easy 51 Kilo.
So we've got about 29 minutes till top of descent. We've been in flight for 27 minutes. Time flies, literally. But yeah, so I'm yet to find a software that automatically... You know, maybe like... No, it's not integrated with the FMS, yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's doing a straight line current speed calculation. So the ETA, like, for example... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing, because it said my ETA was 0900 Zulu, right? Now let me check what it was. Oh, 1800 Zulu. Oh shit, guys, we're not flying real time. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, it's gonna be dark right now. Okay, there we go. That's better. So yeah, it said 1800 Zulu, and that's a straight line. So it's the actual ETA is 1814, and that's most likely because of the star.
Level 360.
Departure arrival call sign, not bad. Yeah, not bad. There you go, Eliza. Excellent. You are now in the system. Let me double check. Yes, you are in there. And if anyone else wants to predict their landing rate, then you are more than likely able to do that. I just wish there was some... I may be unaware of this, but there must be a software that automatically grabs like your flight information from VATSIM. You know what I mean? And just feed it right into OBS. Or feed it right into the stream. So I'll do a little more research to seek alternatives, but I think that's as good as we can do right now. I don't normally participate in predictions like those. It is the Price is Right. Yeah, pretty much. Like, just put in your best guess, and whoever's closest to it wins. That's, I mean, if I'm correct, the Price is Right sort of works like that.
725 leaving my airspace, monitor Unicom 122.8.
Closest without going over. No, you can go over or under. It's literally just what is the difference between the actual and the guessed value, and whoever is the closest to that wins. And I don't have any any points for it, unfortunately, but I would also love to incorporate, like, if you win, you get X amount of, not bits, but like channel points, you know what I mean? So that would be definitely a fun thing to do, to incorporate VATSIM information without having to update it. That would be so amazing if I could just have that constant feed. Like, it just takes my my VATSIM ID number and feeds it through and fetches the flight and calculates the ETA and all that stuff. That would be so awesome. In fact, if I go into VATSpy and I find my flight, I don't even know where I am. God damn it. That's why I asked if it was truly Price is Right style, I could predict -1, and if you landed -126, I would win because Eliza would be over. Yeah. No, it's not like that. So never mind, it's not Price is Right.
Easy 8472 leaving my airspace, monitor Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
122.8, thanks, Easy 8472, good day. Okay, we're on Unicom. Roger that. Yeah, I wish it was. I wish I could change all these little things. If I knew how to program, then I would be able to write a script that would just be so perfect for what I want. See some of those sun rays on the terrain there. That's very pretty. There would always be someone on the real Price is Right. Usually the last person who was bidding would bet $1 because they thought everyone else bid too high. Yeah, I think I saw like maybe 2 or 3 videos of that happening. And then the person who bet $1 actually won. That's so cool. But then, like, trying to calculate the odds and all that on live TV, Jesus. You gotta be an amazing person to do that. Are you gonna intentionally land around 127? I have no control over what landing rate I get. Now, I always strive to have a nice landing, you know, where I don't float, but where the touchdown is just nice enough. I think my average landing rate is about 150. So that's usually the case. Sometimes I get really buttery landings like -50, but we'll see. So no, I'm not treating anything unfairly. I will land how I regularly land without being influenced by a score. And whatever the score is, that's the score. If that makes sense. You have no control over the landing rate because you're the pilot. No, well, to an extent you do have control, but like, I can't, there's no possible way to like, get your aircraft set up for 100 feet a minute descent right before you touch the ground. Like, there's no way to really calculate that precisely. So it's not possible for me. Giving you a hard time, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know. We both know what we mean, but no. No unfair advantages here. Everything's fair. I'm a simmer too, can relate. Oh yeah. We'll strive for a nice landing. Still waking up, sorry. Let's see, is there anything else that we need to do before landing? Well, I mean, we could kind of analyze this a little bit. Pretty much a straight-in approach here. Some terrain considerations. Localizer 1109, approach course 044. Airport elevation 1411. Transalt 7, runway elevation is 51. So I want to be 6,000 by Belka, which is the glide slope intercept point. And then missed approach is, should be up here. Initial climb clearance 7, climb straight ahead on radial 44 Geneva, proceed to SPR VOR. So pretty much just straight out, and then I guess you hold. Or you could hold. Predict -145. There you go. I think that's a very fair estimate there. And to be, one other thing I wanted to add is it would have been nice for that landing rate prediction to kind of like give you a little confirmation that it's saved. Such as, thank you for predicting at, you know. Let's see if I can maybe do that. I'm surprised that it doesn't have that. Yeah, I know. Otherwise it feels like it hasn't saved it. Let me see if I can add something like that. Twitch, add confirmation. Cloudbot. No, I do not. I use Nightbot. Does Cloudbot have such a feature? So weird. See, I used to be better at all these bots and commands and stuff, but after my little break from streaming, I forgot how to do it all. Oh well, and the website's changed too. Yeah, I don't see it right now either. Let me bring the screen up here so my neck doesn't twist. If anybody else has some insight to that. Still checking here. Bear with me, guys. It's called a chat trigger. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I knocked my microphone. There's a thing called Lyran board. So weird. Let me try my current bot that I'm using, which is Nightbot. Oh, here we go. so weird. I thought it would be easier than that. Let me have a look here. Triggers, commands. I do not see anything like that. Have your predict command set up right. I could. But I'm seeing something where I can build a bot that replies when you write predict. But it looks a little bit complicated for me here. Let me try something here. If I put like predict. Oh, that's so cool. I made it work. I made it work. That was easier than I thought it was. Haha, that's so cool. Dope. So cool. So cool. Haha, thank you, thank you. You're like Tom Hanks in Castaway. I have made fire. Yeah. Whee! That's how I feel. Yay! Look at that beautiful sunset, guys. What else do you want in a flight sim? I mean, come on. Top of drop is 1753, so 3 minutes. Volumetric clouds, better lighting, yes. X-Plane 12, yeah. I hope, I really hope that out of the box X-Plane 12 is phenomenal. Which I'm sure it is. I've never been let down by X-Plane, to be honest. The sim crashes I had were because of me. User error, not sim error. Yes, there have been bugs before, etc., but... I think they have a pretty cracked development team, especially in comparison in other teams in the field. Yeah, I agree. Very, very talented people there on the X-Plane team in terms of, you know, physics and everything, really. I don't see it being a huge team that they have, but the team that they do have is just really, like, real lot talent in a small package. It's a powerhouse, to be honest. Let me see, do we have any control here in Geneva? We do not. At the moment, we do not. Beta release program in Austin has a high standard. Oh, absolutely. Austin has a really high standard. There'll be an open beta to, open beta to X-Plane 12. Definitely try it out and see how it performs. Which I'm sure it'll be amazing. Here we go, top of drop. Down to 6. Look at that. They also probably realize that this is a critical release for them. Their first past MSFS, they don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, absolutely. They definitely don't want to ruin their reputation that they have. MSFS, amazing visuals, but unfortunately just feels a little arcade right now. Hopefully that'll improve when, you know, more sophisticated add-ons get released, but at the moment, X-Plane is basically everything for me. So 12 will be a very important release as well, including the new rain effects that come with it. That did not work with Vulcan. Alright, let's get this music a little bit. Returning the surf. Yeah, exactly. That's how I see it as. And I honestly think that it's going to be amazing. The other great thing is when X-Plane 12 releases, a lot of the planes have been already updated for X-Plane 12, so they're going to be compatible. We won't have to have this, like, super crazy wait for developers to port everything over and this and that. No, the code it's eligible to work in X-Plane 12. So, like, a lot of new planes that have released this year or the previous year are already compatible for X-Plane 12, and that's my favorite thing about that. Back when, you know, P3D4 and then 5 came out, it was just a mess because no planes would be available for it. You would have to even buy, you know, like a new version from PMDG because it's a completely different thing. We'll turn the seatbelt sign on now. Give everyone a chance to get back to their seat as we start the descent. Auto brake medium today. I'm with you. I value realistic simulation of flight over visuals, even if I'm extremely jealous of them. Yeah, no, the visuals are stunning. But, like, my whole theory, not theory, but my whole, like, perspective is that I don't really care about simulating scenery, like, you know, scenery and stuff like that. I value simulating real-world data and performance of aircraft and being able to fly that in real time. But it's nice having the best of both worlds because part of that realism and immersion is the environment, if that makes sense. See how our landing performance has changed. Still a 149 VAP with flaps full. It's bugging me that this forward view was like that. So I kind of moved it over. Look at that sunset. Nimbus released their version of my home airport. Dulles? Is that correct? Not long ago. Oh, that's awesome. I really like Nimbus simulations. They're a good developer. FPS friendly as well. Look at that strobe light refraction on the whole wing. Just amazing. Oh, look at that. Brings out the whole texture there. So nice. Kind of a S-bend arrival here. I will look into being able to feed VATSIM information into OBS so that I don't have to, you know, set this thing up every time. I like the landing rate feature of it, but maybe there's even a better way to do it. So I'll look into it, because the more automation I have, the more I can just jump in and fly, the better. Correct, I picked it up and started looking around in the space, and while a lot of things were well represented, the bus-like lounges, oh, the iconic terminal, the bus-like lounges, there are a lot of things that were not great, but as you just said, it really doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, I mean, the more accurate it is, the better. There's some airports that I'm very familiar with, and I look at them and I say, it's not right, but you know, it's good enough. And sceneries are typically not an arm and a leg compared to aircraft, so take that hit. We've been in flight for 55 minutes, and we have about another 14-15 minutes to go. When you're flying in, are you concentrating on that stuff? Not really. Not really, no. I'm more concentrating on where the runway is, stuff like that. But like little mods, like these, you know, increased light visibility and stuff like that, really make things more immersive, to be honest. As to where things are placed exactly, it all blends in, so like as long as the simulation is there, yeah. I'm not gonna like ruin my flight experience over a building placed 5-10 feet off. But there are some sceneries where it's exactly 100% representative. But not everybody has the data or the time to do it. So gotta kind of, what's that word? Compensate? Or meet in the middle? We're so close to the airport yet, our landing light is not on because we haven't reached 10,000 feet yet. That's the beauty of flying in high altitude regions. I'll cut the music so we can just focus on the landing here. Oh, this is a very sensitive button there. Compromise. Ah, thank you, yes. Compromise, that's the word. Couldn't think of the word. Yeah, I know. Brain fog. Put terrain on.
Geneva traffic, Genex 2412, pushing back Broadway 04.
Alright, since someone just talked, then I will talk as well. Geneva traffic, easy 8472 is a 321. Lusar 2 November arrival will report on final runway 4, Geneva.
81212, radio check.
Bye bye 5.
52, thank you.
Excuses that you have other things to focus on at the moment. Yeah, exactly. On the landing. So, we're so close to 10,000 that we'll just turn the lights on, wing light on, turn off, that's fine. We'll keep the nose light off until we swing the gear down. As the sun sets, we are very close to arrival here into Geneva. Yeah, we could see our aircraft on the chart there. Or flight style. Have the airport in sight. We have 2 Easies and Jet 2? I'm not sure. I thought Jet 2 was defunct. EX says. What airline is that? Yeah, Jet 2. I thought Jet 2 doesn't exist anymore. Oh, I guess there does. Yeah, they still operate. Huh. Where was I? Oh well. Transition level 70. Let me triple check the weather to see any changes that we had. Yep, 330 at 2, so winds are calm. 330 at 2, temperature 15, so we decreased in temperature, and QNH remains the same. Transition level is actually 50. Oh, what a pretty scene right here. Amazing. Hope we clear that terrain here. Not a good thing to be saying from the pilot in command. I hope we clear the terrain. That's a screenshot. This is a screenshot. And that's a screenshot. We'll arm the ILS mode here. We are decelerating to green dot. The charts will keep you straight, right? Oh, yeah. Yep, we're good to go. We're gonna swing left here and hopefully miss this little mountain. We also have our terrain display here, which should show the highest obstacle, which is 5,000 feet. We're 2,000 above that, so we are clear. So we're at green dot maneuvering speed here. Geneva traffic, easy 8472 left, base runway 04. 17 miles. We'll arm approach mode.
Geneva traffic, Genex 2412, taxiing to runway 04 via outer.
Glad you changed the QNH there, yeah. The MCDU computer said flight level 50, but I think that's awfully low. And the reason I just changed it, because if we look at our chart here, transition altitude is 7. Transition level is assigned by ATC, so we don't know that. So the best thing to do is just change it at transition altitude. Log. Flaps 1. Spoilers armed. Geneva traffic, easy 8472. On the ILS 04, we are 13 DME, Geneva. Yeah, I mean, changing it at 50 would have been way too low. Slats came out. Increase the drag just a little bit.
2,500. 2,000.
False GPWS due to terrain. Loc. A little bit more drag there. Got this Jet 2 taxiing to the runway, and I hope that he holds for us. Flaps 2. Right on the margin there.
2,500.
Gear down. You did call final. Yes, I did. So we'll see. Sometimes they don't listen. Geneva traffic, easy 8742. Correction, 8472 on final runway 04 Geneva.
2,000.
Flaps 3. Final approach speed 149. Here we go, my airplane in a second. Flaps full. Cabin forward. My airplane. We'll do my thrust as well. Okay, so he's holding short, excellent. Two whites, two red on the glide.
500. 400. 300. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Beautiful.
2412, line up and range runway 04.
Minus 88. Decel, my brakes. 60. Idle. Congrats, Eliza, on your win. Rigged. Ha! Never rigged. You have a traffic easy 8472 vacated runway 04. Have a good flight.
Thank you, Geneva traffic, Chanex 2412, runway 04, taking off.
Okay, starting the APU here. Everything seems to be good. There we go. Never rigged. Alright, we will taxi to the gate. Or to the stand, whatever's cheaper. Chrono stop. Got a tuttle along. Was great to catch up with you again. Thank you so much, Kev Mikwa, for stopping by the stream. I do appreciate that. And we'll see you on the next one, man. I hope you have a great Friday. Happy Friday. Take care. Alrighty, so taxiing to the stand, or the gate. Whatever's cheaper, like I said. Stay healthy and happy. Catch you again soon. I appreciate that. I will do my best to do so. Alright, man. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Happy Friday. I'll park next to that EasyJet. How about that? Okay, we'll park next to this Easy 321. Gate 11. Overshot it just a little bit there. Actually, that was perfect. Okay, parking brake is set. APU avail, shut down. Beautiful. Beacon light can come off, seatbelt sign off, APU bleed on. Not sure why one of the ADIRs was off. I might have hit that by accident. Set the transponder to 2K. Right, welcome to Geneva, everybody. Our brake fan is still on because our brakes are hot. So instead what we can do is set the chocks on and release the brakes to cool those brakes a little bit. Yep, the right side is a little bit hot there, and so is the left. Anywho, let's go ahead and take out the replay. Take a look at the replay. Congrats again, Eliza, for the win there on the landing rate competition. Let's log off from VATSIM and have a look at the replay. It was a little float, but that's okay. Little bit more of a float than I wanted it to be honest, but oh well.
Drive, 30, 20, retard, drive.
Oh well. Still a good one. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I do appreciate that. You guys take care and have an awesome day, guys. And I'll see you on the next stream, guys. So toodaloo. Have a happy Friday. Take care, guys.